Hello, Sangeeta. How are you doing today?
Hello, ma'am. Good morning. And I am so delighted to see you here. And thank you so much for accepting my offer.
Oh, it's a
And
pleasure. Thank you for messaging me. It's lovely to get your message and to connect with you. Yes. So, welcome to my channel. Could you please tell me a little bit about yourself?
yeah, sure, ma'am, sure. Ma'am, as you know that, yeah, my name is Sangeeta and I live in Noida and which is in UP near Delhi.
Right.
And yeah, but my native place is in Odisha. And
Okay.
about my qualification, I have an MCA degree, and after that, I was working as a software developer.
Right.
So yeah, I had 5 years of experience, but after having my children, so it was difficult to continue my job. That's why I had no choice because I had to only take care of my children, and
I see.
there are so many responsibilities. That's why
Right.
I quit my job. But now again, I start my career. I want to start my career. So that's why
Mhm.
I'm working, and
Yes.
I am upgrading myself in programming field, as well as I am also enhancing my skill in
Mhm.
English.
Right. Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you for sharing that with me. So I'll briefly introduce myself. My name is Neetu, as you know, and I am a tutor on Cambly, which is the online speaking platform. And I've recently set up this YouTube channel to reach more people who would like to learn English, and just to teach grammar, phrases, pronunciation. So I put a short video up every day, and I just think about what would be useful for language learners, yeah, to speak in natural everyday conversation. And I also upload videos like our one today. So it's such a pleasure to have you here. Thank you. That's great.
Same here, ma'am.
Okay.
Same here.
Yeah. So if you could just tell me, please, in the sense of, so you said that you have your family. So who is in your family? How many children do you have, please?
Yeah, I live in a nuclear family, so there is my husband and my two wonderful children and me.
Okay. Yeah. How old are they?
My son is 9 years old and he is in class 4, and my daughter, she is 6 years old and she is in class 1.
I see. So they're quite young. Yeah. You have
Mhm.
quite young children. Yes. I have three boys. Yeah. So they are 14, 15, and 24. So, yeah. And I live in Thailand. So when we moved to Thailand, they were very young. They were 8 months old and 1.5 years old and 10 years old. So now suddenly the years have just passed so quickly. And they've grown up, and yeah, so now they're quite independent, doing their own thing. But I remember this stage, Sangeeta, and I miss that time sometimes. This stage where they're very young, even though it's very hard work, isn't it? It's hard work and it can be exhausting, but it's
Yeah.
also rewarding as well. Yeah. So
So,
that's great.
ma'am, during that,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am, during that time,
Yeah.
you able to do your means focus on your career, or just you left all these things?
Yeah, so I was working in England, and then when we moved to Thailand, so it was 14 years ago, I everything was on hold. Yeah, like with you, I was just raising my family, and especially I think we're in a similar situation because we don't have family nearby. So I found that, my husband and I were the main caregivers, so we had to drop them at school, bring them back, give them dinner, the usual household chores and everything. But now that they are older, I'm able to pick up again. Yeah, which is similar to your stage now. So, do you feel, Sangeeta, that your children are more independent now that they are older than 5 years old? Yeah.
Yeah, they are ma'am independent, but
Mm.
somehow I teach them. So during teaching, so they dependent on me, and I think that I should be there with them. But
Yes.
it's regarding their work, regarding all the work, so they
Mm.
independently do their work.
Right. Yes, exactly. So, would you like to go back to so you mentioned about your career. So, you're a software developer. So, that's a great profession. Yeah. And similar to my husband, who is also in IT, he's in the IT sector, which is why we moved to Bangkok for his job. So, in the sense of your career, how would you like to work? Like, would you like to go about full time, or is there an opportunity to go part time? back to work?
No, ma'am, I want to because now I want to start my career. So that's why because I have a long gap means about 10 years gap.
I
So
see.
that's why it is difficult to get a job. That's why I'm upgrading, ma'am. I
Mhm.
want to add some skills so that it will help me to get in a better job. And
Yes.
if I will get any job, I think I should do that job full time
Hmm.
because yeah, 10 to 6 I get time for myself because only means time 2 or 3 o'clock my children come to home, and that
Okay.
time my husband works at home, so that's why he will
Mm.
manage all these things. So
Okay.
starting means yeah, starting I think 1 year or 2 year it will difficult for me to adjust there, to adjust any company or to start my career. But after that, I think I will manage all these things.
Okay, that's good. So it's good that you can share the responsibility with your husband, and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and also Sangeeta, like you said, when there's a long gap, we want to kind of refresh our skills and get back into the workforce, and do that slowly. So, in terms of your English journey, is this a reason why you're also practicing English for your career?
Yes, ma'am, because
Mm,
when I talk with any people, when I talk with someone else, or sometimes I have to talk with our clients because
mhm,
during these gaps also, ma'am, I used to work some freelancing work. So in that
mhm,
period, I had to talk with so many clients. So that's why
yeah,
I feel that yeah, I should enhance my skill because it will help in my career and also it will help my children. If
yeah,
when I will teach them, yeah, so it will be grateful for them. So
yeah.
that's why I'm working.
That's excellent. So, could you tell me, Sangeeta, did you start speaking English when you were at school? Was it from a very young age, or was it when you were older?
No, ma'am, from last, I think 2 months, I am here. The
Wow.
speaking practice, yeah. And during
Mm,
my childhood, in my college period, so all the
mm,
studies, all my qualification, I have done in my native language.
mhm,
So there was no environment to speak English. But from last 2 months, I am here and I am consistent here from last 1 month. After watching so many conversational on YouTube.
right. And you're speaking really well. Yeah. So, do you feel confident when you speak English? Do you feel that you could have a conversation with a client now more easily than you could before?
Yeah, I can because I
Mhm,
have confidence because ma'am, yeah, I sometimes I feel that yeah, I make some mistake, but it is okay. Now I can
mhm.
deliver my message, I can deliver my thoughts because now
Yeah.
I am comfortable with this language.
Yes, that's very good. And it's just about making yourself understood, isn't it? Like communicating your points and speaking clearly. And I think, like, I always say to my students, speak a bit slowly because I speak too fast. So when we speak slowly, we kind of, the other person understands clearly what we're saying. So that's very good. And in terms of your children, are they learning English now, or do you speak to them in English?
No, ma'am, because in their school, so there is an environment. They have to speak in English. They have to all
Right.
the things say in their school. So it is in English. So that's why
Mhm.
they get the good environment in their school. And
Mm,
in our house, just we talk with our native language. But while teaching, sometimes I used to talk with them in
mm.
English.
Yes, that's very good. Yeah. So you can ask them general questions about school. How was your day? What did you study today? And, like, what was the best part of your day? Questions like that. So that's amazing. Yeah. And in terms of your practice, Sangeeta, how do you practice English?
Just ma'am, I connect with YouTubers and
Mm,
I don't want to skip one day. I daily talk with so many YouTubers means at least one YouTuber means
mm,
I talk with them. Okay, I don't want
yeah,
to skip one day. And during my household chores, when I do my household chores at that time, just I watch so many conversational videos, so
mm,
many content which are in English. So
yeah,
that's why I'm improving, and otherwise I don't get time to
mm,
for myself to improve my English. I think because I have something on my plate, ma'am. Because in my plate,
mm,
because ma'am, I am also learning some technical thing because
mm.
I have to upgrade myself. So that's why I'm working. If I will only
Right.
focus on English, then whatever the things, what is my what is the goal means the
Mm,
goal I cannot achieve that goal. So that's why
mm.
I have to means focus in English and also my technical skill.
Right. Yes, that's very good. And sometimes, Sangeeta, we don't notice the progress that we are making. We think we haven't made much progress, but when we look back at the first videos, we realize actually we've come a long way and we've picked up a new phrase or a new idea or, a new word that we didn't know before. So it's really good. Yeah. So when you come across a phrase that you haven't heard before, do you look up the meaning? Do you try to use it in your conversation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Whenever I use Facebook in that page, so in Facebook I find some pages, and in that page I find some advanced vocabulary, and so I just think that I have to use means I have to pick only two or three vocabulary, then I will use
Right.
while my conversation.
Yeah.
But now I cannot able to do this, and I think that yeah, if I will print all the paper and keep it with myself, so at that time I will check and I will revise
Mhm.
all these things.
Yeah,
And ma'am,
exactly. Mm,
yeah, I have also, ma'am, recently I have created one channel due to
mm,
my English, because I want to
mm,
be on YouTube. Before this conversation, before my English journey, I
mm,
want to make some motivational videos. But
mm,
after watching so many conversational videos, then I think yeah, I should work my English so that I will create some motivational videos in English. So
right.
all the my videos means were solo videos, and when I watch that videos, I means I feel that yeah, uh, during that time it was good, but now means I think I judge myself yeah that I am improving.
Yeah, exactly. So I was going to ask you, Sangeeta, about your channel. So could you tell the people watching a little bit about your channel, please, and when you began the YouTube channel?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Thank you so much for asking. So, ma'am, my channel's name is Learn English with Sangeeta Steadily, and in
Okay.
that channel, you can see so many videos are there. So, the first and all the videos, all the solo videos, I
Hmm.
just yeah, I stop at each and every point while making that video, and it was very difficult for me to make that video, because to prepare the content, to
Yes.
write all the content, to watch so many videos. After that,
Mm,
I was able to do such type of thing. But
mm,
yeah, when any means any beginner wants to enhance their skill, wants to begin their career, or wants to learn this language, so they can
yes.
start.
Yeah.
Because yeah, because when we will only focus that yeah, we cannot do this, it is very difficult. So
Mm,
we cannot, we have means we have to keep confidence in ourselves that yeah, we can do,
yes,
everything is
exactly.
possible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I totally agree. And when you upload conversation videos, other people watch and they feel motivated. They feel like, oh, I can do this as well. They feel proud. If I give you an example, Sangeeta, of my mother-in-law who lives in Dubai, with my husband's younger brother, she is 75 and she's always loved English. She's always loved, you know, um, the idea of speaking in English, but it hasn't been easy for her, and she was working before in India before she retired. And she always said, I wish that people in my family would speak English and I could speak to them. So I was telling her to do a conversation video with me because, first she said to me, oh, people will laugh because they'll think, you're 75 and you can't speak English and you're kind of fumbling when you speak and it's not very confident. But I said, that people who are in your situation, like in the same boat as you, they will feel really inspired as well. They'll feel like, oh, she's trying, so I should also try. So I said it
yeah,
depends on your mindset. If you think of it positively, then it's a positive thing. And I think people judge us, don't they, no matter what we do. So we just have to have the confidence to have, like we say, thick skin, have thick skin, don't mind what people say, and
yeah.
focus on our journey. So that's really important. Yeah. So well done on your speaking. It's excellent. So what advice would you give to someone who is starting on this journey of speaking English? What do you think would be the best way to start? Do you think it's good to learn a few words first, or do you think you should watch movies, or what have you found useful?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Because when I also started my means English journey, at that time, I just watched so many videos
Mhm.
which is in English. After that, yeah, I had knowledge. I have knowledge. Means I have grammar notes, all these things. But while
Mm,
speaking, it was very difficult for me. So
Mm,
all the beginner who wants to start their journey, so they can
mm,
they have to watch their means so many videos, like
mm.
English related videos, and they
Yes,
have to check that, yeah, how they can able to speak, okay,
yes,
and how they are speaking. So just they have to focus on it, and
mhm.
simultaneously they also work on it. Means, yeah, if like we are conversation with each other, right?
Yeah.
So at each in each point, so just they have to stop their videos and practice.
Mhm.
Okay, like shadowing practice. Okay,
Right.
so say,
Mhm.
yeah, they can do these things, and they can only means record this video. Yeah, I am improving, or I started my journey or not. So they have to check themselves.
Mm.
After that, they will able to speak with other person.
Yes,
So
exactly.
for,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think we need a lot of patience, don't we? Because it comes slowly. Everyone learns at a different pace. So
Mm,
we can't say, some students say to me, "Can you teach me English? I want to be fluent in 3 months." We can't do that. It depends how much time you invest as well into your journey. And it sounds like you're investing as much time as you can, along a lot of time, which is great. So you will see the progress and the rewards. Yeah, that's great. So Sangeeta, can you tell me a little bit about, so you said that you live in Noida now. So how long have you been living there? Was it after you got married that you moved to Noida?
yes, ma'am. After my marriage, so
Mm-hmm.
after my marriage, I am here. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think from 9 to 10 years, I am here. But before my marriage,
Okay.
I was working here.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I see you were there already. Yeah. Okay. So you were already there. And in your family, so you have so we could say your immediate family. And how about your extended family? Where are they? Like your parents, and do you have any siblings?
Uh,
Yeah.
yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah, my husband have siblings, so they live in means a neighboring society, and means we sometimes we go there and we enjoy some means in some parties or something else
Yeah.
or family moments. So we just enjoy, or we means like to just gossiping or something else. And
Yeah.
my means mother-in-law and father-in-law, so they used to live in village. They
Okay.
come here but
Yes.
sometimes, but they don't like to stay here because
Right.
in these apartments they don't feel comfortable. They don't feel
Hmm.
that, yeah, it is feel good for them. So that's
Hmm.
why they only live in village area.
Right. Yeah. So it's about, when you grow up in one place or you spend most of your time in one place, it's difficult to move out of that environment, isn't it? You feel very comfortable where you are. Yeah. And how about your parents, Sangeeta? Where are they?
They also means they stay in also in their house, and it is
Mhm.
not even means village. Means sometimes it is like village, but not so means so much rural area.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah, they are staying here and they are also happy.
Yes, I see. Do you have brothers and sisters as well?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I have two sisters and one brother. And
Okay.
yeah, and I think due to my siblings, we there is no need of any friend. There is no need of any
Yeah.
friends with relatives because nowadays, ma'am, it's difficult to find a trusty relative, or it difficult to find a means your means neighbor or something else. So we
Mm-hmm.
have strong bonding in each and every moment. Maybe it is bad moment or happy moment, just we share and we stand with each other.
Yes, that's so good. So you're one of four siblings. So are you one of the eldest or the youngest?
Yeah, yeah, yes, ma'am, I am the eldest one.
Ah, I see. Right. That's great. And are they all settled in different places? Are they working?
Yeah,
Hmm.
they stay in other state, means in Odisha, but I am living in it is another state. So
Yes.
it is difficult to go there because I
Hmm.
think from last 1 or 1.5 year I did not go there.
I see. So you can't meet them as much as you would like to meet them. Yeah. So you mentioned Orissa. So is that where you grew up,
Yeah,
Sangeeta? Did
my
you grow up
all
there?
the yes, ma'am. My means I had raised and born there, and my all my qualification already I have done there. After
Hmm.
my qualification, I shifted here to get
Yes.
a job.
I see. So because I looked at your YouTube channel and I saw Orissa and I just had a look about what it's famous for. So I saw that there is a famous sun temple there. Is that right?
Yeah,
Konark
this is
Sun Temple.
connected. Yeah.
Right. So is that popular with tourists and with people who live there locally as well?
Yeah, it is a tourist place, and so many tourists go there to
Yeah.
see the beauty. So, and there
Mm.
is means there is a historical reason behind it, the behind the temple.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
mm,
That's great. Yeah. And also, I saw that there is a special dance. So I know that different states in India have different dances. And I'm from Kerala originally. So we have like the traditional dance as well, and like the Kathakali dance. So in Orissa, I saw that there's one called the Odissi dance. Am I saying it
Odisha.
properly? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yeah.
So did you learn that dance yourself, or is it something that you
Uh,
enjoy
no,
watching?
ma'am. Yeah, during my childhood, it was not possible. But during that time, means girls, means parents don't like to introduce any dance, something else to their kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I have means I had interested to do something,
Yeah.
but due to because my mom she didn't like to do means or introduce me to
Yeah.
dance. So that's why
Mm.
she told that yeah, you have to only focus on your studies. So
Yes.
yeah,
I
but I
see.
think yeah, I like to introduce all the dances, all the folk dances to my daughter,
Yeah.
but she is not interested.
Oh, I see. Right. So she's not so interested. So I know that you're very busy, Sangeeta. Your life is very full. Do you have time for any hobbies when you are not with your family and when you're not focusing on English? What do you enjoy doing?
Yeah, ma'am, before learning this language, so I used to listen music, some devotional music, and
Mm.
but during these days, ma'am, I am so much interested to learn driving a car
I
because
see.
yeah,
Right.
so from last I think 5 or 6 days, I am means I am learning,
Mhm.
and I had fear, ma'am. I had fearness that I cannot able to drive a car.
Yeah.
So from last 10 years, I had the fear, but I think, yeah,
Okay.
I should overcome this fear because if I will not overcome this fear, then throughout
Mm.
life, I cannot do this job. So that's why
Mhm.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
And I am also, means, I feel so thrilled
Yeah.
while learning the driving.
That's great. Yeah. So I learned when I was about 18, but I remember it took me 2 or 3 times to pass the test. And I thought, this is enough. I'm going to stop now. I'll give up. But my mum really pushed me. She said, you have to try because even if you don't drive all the time, at least you have a license. So it's a good idea to have the license. It's convenient if we need to go somewhere. And I totally agree with that now. So now in Bangkok, if I need to take the kids somewhere, I can, use the car, and it just makes us more independent and more,
Yeah,
free, and it's
yeah.
easier than getting, public transport sometimes. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Or when you will add any skill, so at
Mm.
that time you feel satisfied. So
Yes,
satisfaction is very
exactly.
required.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So are you hoping to go for a test soon, or are you having your driving lessons at the moment?
No, I don't have anything else, ma'am. Only
Yeah.
my husband helped me to drive a car.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very good. Yeah. So in England, it's quite tricky to get a license. They have like this criteria if you make like one major mistake or two minor mistakes like this. So they're it takes time. But I think when you actually learn driving, and it's a skill, isn't it? It's a life skill that we can use for always. Yes, that's fantastic. Thank you. So in terms of, if we could just have a general chat, Sangeeta, just to practice speaking and also just to get an idea about your thinking. um, if you could choose to go back in time 50 years or go forward in time 50 years, which would you choose? Would you like to go to the past or the future?
I want to go, ma'am, to the past
Okay, why is that?
because I miss the period, and I
Mm,
think there is a huge gap, and lot of things has already changed.
right.
Okay. So during past, just I want to give one example. There are so many examples if I want to say. So only I want to give one example. So during past time, ma'am, people used to people didn't like to use any medicine. They only
Mm,
they had the dependency on the plants or herbal products. Okay.
right.
So, but during these days, we people have so dependency on the allopathic medicine. Without
Mm,
medicine, we think that yeah, the disease maybe it will be not cured without
right.
taking any medicine. But during past, so there is not means there is no such facilities. But still they were
Mm,
able to cure and they were also happy.
yes.
And during this time, ma'am, so many pressures, work pressure, and so many responsibilities
Hmm.
now.
Yeah.
That's
That's
why.
right. Yeah. Why do you think, Sangeeta, that there are so many different, conditions like this now? What do you think causes those? Like there's also like diabetes, blood pressure, yeah, and different like cholesterol and problems like that. What do
Yeah,
you think?
because
Yeah.
ma'am, yeah, we live in a comfort zone. We don't
Mm,
want to work hard. Okay,
right.
all the things we like to do means by others means we depend so many means machines. Okay, so
Hmm.
we don't want to go means now people are aware so that they do exercise, they do yoga, but
Right.
so many people are there they don't like because they have busy schedule. Only
Mm,
they means early morning they just wake up. After that they are busy with their work and they have to go to the office. So the
yes.
busy schedule and also,
Right.
ma'am, this is the main problem is the diet. The
Yes.
diet is
Mm,
not good for now. It is
yes.
not organic. So in during past days, so it was organic, but now not organic. So many pesticides
Mm,
are used in all the vegetables and fruits. So that's the
yeah.
main reason, ma'am.
Right. So if you think about your grandparents, Sangeeta, and the lifestyle they had, so would you say it was very kind of, it was more simple? Do you think life was more simple at that time? The traditional life? Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, they are so much simple and they are so kind to other people.
Mm,
But
right.
now the people are not. They are all, now the people are busy with only their home household chores or their
Mm,
work or with their families. They
yeah.
don't have time to check whether the neighbor means who is the neighbor
Right.
or my means they don't have time to talk with our relatives or to
Mm,
talk to other people. But
yeah.
during that days, during those days, the people were so kind. They help to each other and they share. They had time to gossiping, something else. So that
Yeah.
time was very fun.
Right. So it's a different time, wasn't it? It was a very different time. And of course, there was no, internet, no
Yeah.
social media. So there was a lot of like connection, like we are doing now, face to
Mhm.
face, but in person connection, visiting relatives, and everything was very different. Yeah, exactly. So would you like to go back? Say you could go back to the past and then come back to the present. Would you like to do that to see how life was 50 years ago? Would you like to experience that yourself?
Yeah, yes, ma'am, because there was only one thing there is distraction.
Mm,
During these days, we have lots of distraction. When we
mm,
switch on our phone or when we will check our phone,
yeah.
so we can see so many means content or so many messages.
Hmm.
So that distract us. So that's
Yeah,
the main reason, ma'am.
exactly. And sometimes, Sangeeta, it feels like, it's such a positive thing that we have the internet, we have social media, we can connect with people. But sometimes I always feel that it's a bit of overload, it's an overload of
Mhm.
information available to us. And
Yes, ma'am.
it can be overwhelming sometimes if we don't manage it properly. Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that's
ma'am. Go
right.
ahead,
Yeah, so it
ma'am.
has pros and cons. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
ma'am, one thing I want to share. Last night what happened? So means all member of my family. So they had slept. So I used to sleep late night because I have some work. So that's why I want to complete all these things. After that, I want to go
right.
to bed. Okay. So what happened? My friend message me that send me message that just check the group WhatsApp group there was one
Mm,
message. So I
okay.
thought yeah maybe some maybe some normal, this is not different, maybe some gossiping were there. So just
Right.
I checked that message, and what was that message? That message was that yeah, there was one ghost which is roaming in our society.
Oh,
So
yeah,
yeah, it is not, yeah, it is not true. I also know that, and I don't believe on these things.
right.
But during night, okay,
Mhm.
when you listen so many things regarding this, and there was a means a lot of messages in my means chat box.
Right.
So when I read all these messages, after that I thought I will work on myself. I will focus on my work, or just
Right.
I will go to sleep.
Yes.
So that time was very difficult to manage.
Yeah.
So sometimes these things are also happening due to
Yeah.
the social media.
Exactly. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I agree. There are, pros and cons, we can say, yeah,
Yeah.
to this experience. Yeah, but um, it's a case that we can't ignore technology, can we? It's moving so quickly, it's advancing so fast, so we have to, keep up with it. And especially in your profession, being a software developer, there is so much that you can learn, I'm sure, to advance your skills and things like that. Yeah. Um, so if we just have a few minutes, Sangeeta, if I could just ask you some quick fire questions, yeah, rapid fire questions. So how would you describe your personality in about 5 words? What would you say?
Yeah, ma'am, the first one is I am so kind to people,
Right.
to birds, to animal. I am kind, and it
Mm,
will be. I think the nature is from my childhood, and I
okay.
want to continue till my last day. This is
That's
the first, and
fantastic.
I'm so positive, ma'am.
Right.
Because it take time. It takes time to be positive.
Mm,
But after experiencing all these things, and after means getting so many knowledge, so I
mm,
think I am so positive, because I have to adjust all these things, and I am so much capable to handle all the situation. So
yes,
that is, yeah, I think this is my best means nature.
that's
And
great. Yeah.
so only two these things I can say.
Yes. So would you say you're more extrovert or introvert or ambivert?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think now I am ambivert, but
Yes.
during my college days, during my childhood, I was
Yeah.
introvert girl.
Right, I see. Sometimes our personalities change a bit as we get older.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, from our
yeah.
young age to our present age. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah. And how about Sangeeta, life in Noida? How would you describe life? Would you say it's quite fast paced? Is it quite, is there traffic and things like that? Or is it a little bit quiet where you live? How would you describe it?
No, ma'am, yeah, it is. I mean, it's a very busy schedule here.
Mm,
Means people don't have time for each other, and they only busy with their works. But during weekends, so they have time, but they want to spend the time with their family members.
mm.
And yeah, traffic is also here too congested, means too busy here.
Right.
And yeah, but I live in a society. The society is very good for me, because people
Mhm.
are connected with each other, and they share their thoughts, and they articulate their thoughts. So
Mm.
that's why I like to stay here. The
Yeah.
society is good for me.
That's good. It's really important to have close friends and people who can support you and you can support them. Have a good community around you. That's great. So I think we could end there, Sangeeta. It's been such a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time. Yeah.
Yeah, same here, ma'am. Same here. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for giving me a wonderful opportunity, ma'am.
Oh, it's a pleasure. And it was lovely to find out about you. And today is a Friday, so I hope you have a great weekend as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
So thank you
yeah,
so
same
much.
here, ma'am.
Yeah, and good luck
Yeah,
with, updating your skills and practicing English. I hope that it's a really successful journey because you're doing so well already. Yeah.
thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Bye bye,
Okay.
Sankita. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Bye.